Hey y'all, what's up? It's Brandon Lord. Welcome back to my channel. So, if you read the title of this video, you may already know that I quit my job. You know, this is really unlike me actually, to quit a job, let alone two in 1 year. So, I don't exactly know how to feel, but I'm happy overall. If you've been watching my videos for a little bit now, or if you're subscribed, which you should be, subscribe, like the video, comment, thank you. You would know that earlier this year, I quit my accounting job I got straight out of college. I'd been there for like 4.5 years. An acquisition had happened and the company just changed and there was really nowhere for me to go in the company. So I took the leap and I left. And I was super excited about the new job I got. You know, seemed really exciting. It was a great company and like a good opportunity to learn and just like a nice change, more money. It was just great. Look, I thought I was gonna be at this job for a while. I really did. And because I do really like everyone on the team, but the job was making me depressed. You know, I've been going through a lot, just like kind of dealing with whether or not I chose the right profession, what I'm gonna do with my career, an existential crisis of like what's going on with my life. And this job just wasn't helping, you know? I just genuinely didn't like what I was doing, and like, I'm not sure if it was the accounting I didn't like or just specifically what I was doing there. Like, I don't know. I go back and forth with that. But honestly, I hated what I was doing. You know, on a more boring side, it was just a far drive. There wasn't much parking ever really, which sounds like a minor issue, but it's really not when you drive an hour in traffic and you can't even park at the job that's not letting you work remote. Or at least like having a hybrid schedule. So that was frustrating, but I just found myself really getting in a slump and like angry at this job. Like, I want to say like not angry at the job, but just like angry in general. Like I just wasn't happy. Like, and I would just be like stressed out. I would come home, I would immediately like just like hang out in my room and like not want to talk to anyone. But ultimately, I ended up getting to a point where I did what in the past I normally wouldn't do. I did something about it. I'm usually very comfortable in being uncomfortable, and like, look, you're gonna have to kick me out before I quit half the time because I just think quitting's so awkward. I don't know. Like, I think I've said before, like in another video, like with my serving job, I quit, like I was gonna quit when I finished college, but I quit even a little before college and did an internship because the restaurant closed down. When I like left my internship, it was because they weren't offering any full-time positions at all. It was a really small place. When I left my job straight out of college after 4.5 years, you know, I wasn't happy for a good amount of that time, but I only really left because a lot of other people were leaving and it just seemed like the time. So with this one, it's like, it hadn't even been a year yet. I just knew I wasn't happy, I knew it wasn't for me, and I knew I needed to make a change. So I did. I was approached on LinkedIn about it actually during the summer, and I said at the time that I wasn't really looking. So I declined it or whatever. It was from like a talent acquisition person. But then I got to a point, I think it was like, it must have been early November. And I was just at a point where I was like, I need to get a new job. Like, I can't live like this anymore. So I reached back out. They connected me with someone else. And then I ended up getting interviews. And then like, literally within like a week, I had a new job. It happened really quickly. I didn't expect it to. I was actually very worried it wouldn't happen quick at all. And it happened a lot quicker than I expected. And then, you know, everyone at my job at the time was really understanding though and like supported me, and like some were like sad because, you know, like again, I like everyone on my team and we built like close relationships, but it just wasn't a good place for me to work anymore. So I quit and I started a new job, and I really like it. I like my team, I like what I'm doing, I like the company a lot. I think it's gonna like lead to like greater things in my career. I wanted to preface this because I've been vlogging my first week at my new job. Just like how I felt like after my new job. Like I think I recorded myself like driving to see where it was, to see how far it was from my house, and like how I felt like after like my day, and like said a little about it and how I was feeling about the job. So just a little bit of that. But I figured I needed to make a little bit of an intro, because if I just release a video that was like first week of my new job, people were gonna be like, what the fuck? You have a new job? So yes, this is the intro. This is me explaining that I got a new job and why. And ultimately, I feel like it was a good decision. With that being said, you know, enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, keep watching, please. It is, what is it? It's Sunday, 11:05. I still feel so tired because I woke up early to get breakfast with friends. But I'm starting a new job tomorrow, so I'm gonna drive over towards there just to like see where it's at and just get an idea of how long it will take to get there. I think it's roughly 30 minutes away, but it's gonna be more in the morning with traffic and everything. But I just wanna at least know where it's at so I know where I'm going and like I'm a little more familiar with the area. But I'm gonna go do that. Also, I might check out and see if there's any like cool places nearby, because I'm taking my best friend's engagement pictures and we want to do it at like the beach, and I think where I work should be close to a beach potentially, or not far at least. So I'm gonna see if there's like a cool little area we can go to. But yeah, I am gonna go do that now, and I will check back in when I get there. Okay, so I just got to my job. It is so gloomy outside right now. Like, I kind of love it though, because it's a little cooler. Anyways, just got to my job. It wasn't like a far drive really at all. It felt like a lot because you go on the highway, and I always have to pass the airport, and that's always annoying. But it was actually pretty easy, pretty short. I think it only took me 26 minutes. And it's, of course, going to take longer in the morning, but is what it is. There's plenty of parking here, I must say, which is nice, because that's a change from my other job. Anyways, with that being said, I thought it would maybe be around some cute place for, like, engagement pictures, but it's really not. It's kind of next to the highway, which is fine. But I feel like anywhere else would be, like, drivable, and there's probably, like, good places within a driving distance. So I'm gonna look up like beach areas or something and see how far it is, and then might drive up there because it's only 11:39 and I have nothing else to do. So this could be a cute little area to take pictures, and it seems like it's pretty isolated, so people won't be around to annoy us. And it's only 8 minutes from my job, so if we do it after I get off work or something, this could be perfect. I'm gonna send her pictures. Hopefully she likes this place. All right, so it is 1:33 and I am hungry. I went, where did I go? I went to Staples because I needed a notebook and like pens for tomorrow so I can like take notes or whatever. Even though I don't know if I'm gonna be doing much training tomorrow, because actually tomorrow is their holiday party and they're having like a luncheon at some nice hotel. So I lucked out with my first day, but it's good to have regardless. So I went to Staples, I got this nice notebook, and then I got highlighters. I don't know, it's a highlighter and these looked nice, so I got them. And then I got these fine point pens, because I like a fine point pen. And they just look nice. Hopefully they write nice, because sometimes with fine point, it's like they run out of ink easily or quickly, or like they just don't write that well. So I'm taking a bit of a risk, but hopefully it works out. I had wanted to get a travel mug, but they didn't have any, so I stopped at Target, which is always so annoying because everyone and their mother is at Target and it's just excruciating. But they did have a travel mug. It was pretty cute. I like it. Can you see? There you go. And it's perfect because I like ceramic ones. I don't like the like metal ones that keep your coffee scalding hot. One, because they taste like metal, and two, yeah, I want my coffee to stay hot for a long amount of time, but I don't want to like burn the entire like surface of my mouth. Like, you know, I don't want to get a 3rd degree burn on my tongue. So, you know, I'm fine with it getting a little warm as opposed to hot quicker. But anyways, and then I needed creamer. And they had my favorite creamer, which is nice because Target usually doesn't have any of the creamers I want. So that's good. With that being said, I actually might get a car wash because it is gloomy, but I don't know if it's gonna rain. Let me see. It doesn't say it's gonna rain on the weather app, so I'm gonna wash my car because even if it rains once, like it'll still look fine after I wash it, but it just looks so bad. Like the windows are horrible. And I'm not trying to show up on my first day of work in like a extremely dirty car. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go do that. And then I'm gonna get food because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten since breakfast. Okay, I'll check back in. Woohoo! Oh. All right, so it's 11:30 Sunday night and I'm nervous about my first day. I hate first days. I hate meeting new people and I hate just introductions and all that. I'm not looking forward to that and I'm just like nervous starting a new job. I don't know. But I would say I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna try. I already know I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, really. Like I'll probably be falling asleep at like 3 and I have to be up by like 6:30 because I have to get there by 8:30, which really isn't that early, but for me it is. I'm not a morning person at all, but you know, it is what it is. I'm all showered, I'm all clean. I just washed all my like sheets and like bedding and stuff, so it's nice and fresh for a new start. Y'all want to see my first day outfit? Let's look at it. I just ironed it a little bit. I did the best I could. All right, here we go. We doing the new Express polo that I showed y'all in my last video when I was cleaning out my wardrobe and did a little haul. And then these gray pants I got with it. You know, I felt like it was sleek, simple, you know, nice enough. I think I'm gonna just wear those black dress shoes over there. I have too many shoes, y'all. I don't know why I keep like buying shoes. I am out of room. Anyways, that's for another video. With that being said, yes, so that's what I'm going to wear, and you know, I'll probably check in tomorrow at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to in the morning, but maybe. If not, at least at the end of the day tomorrow to tell y'all about my first day. Which should be fun because again, it's like a holiday lunch party thing. I wonder if we're able to go home after. Like if it's sort of like a half day and they're like, okay, afterwards you can like go home. I feel like that makes sense. And that's how the HR lady I spoke to made it seem. But you never really know. So fingers crossed. That would be a great first day. With that being said, I'm gonna try to go to bed or just lay in bed and watch YouTube videos, but I'll check back in tomorrow sometime. I feel like this angle's wild, but we're gonna roll with it. Hey y'all! So, it is about 9 o'clock on Monday. I had my first day at my new job today, and I gotta say, it went amazing. You know, it was a pretty interesting first day because it was the day of their holiday party. So I really lucked out. I had to be there by 8:30, and when I got there, there was also one other new person, which I liked. I like when there's another new person. I don't like being the only new person. And we had to meet with the head of HR, and she just went over like our system and everything and stuff about the company, like all that fun stuff. And that was pretty much until like 11 o'clock. And then I met my team after, and I got my laptop and everything, and my team is super cool. I met mostly everyone on my team. There was one person who was out on vacation, but it's someone who I know. Like I had worked with them before in the past, like in my internship, and I feel like maybe they remember me, but maybe not, because they kind of came in at like the end of my internship, but I feel like they remember me, but we'll see. But everyone else was super nice. Like everyone was chill. I had my own cubicle. My computer's nice. By the time I got set up and everything, it was like 11:20, and the holiday party, everyone was gonna leave at 11:30. So basically I was just able to change my password and like kind of get a little familiar with it, but not really. And then I drove myself to the holiday party. They had a bus that a lot of people were taking, and I would have been able to take it, but I was like, no, because you got to go home right after, and I just wanted to be able to like drive home afterwards. I didn't want to have to like go in the bus, then go back to the office, and then get my car. Like, I want to just be out there. The party was super nice. It was at a really nice hotel in the downtown area, and the food was pretty good. They had good coffee, they had good dessert. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I was worried at first because I didn't know how the setup was gonna be, and like, I don't know anybody. Like, it's like a 150 person holiday party, and I've interviewed with a few people, and like, I've talked to like some of the HR people, but I don't know anyone. So I'm just like showing up and like being like, hey y'all, it's my first day, and I'm at this party. We did get greeted with a glass of champagne, so that was nice. And we got a drink ticket, which I did get like another glass of wine, but I didn't even end up drinking it all because they gave me like too big of a glass, and I was like, I gotta drive soon. Like, I can't be doing this. And I didn't really eat all that much beforehand because I didn't eat breakfast. And like, I ate, like the food I ate there was good, but I didn't really have all that much of it, so I wasn't taking any chances. Yeah, I wasn't sure how the setup was gonna be, so I was worried about that. But I ended up sitting with my team, like it was like cool. It seemed like everyone was like sitting with their own teams. Again, I don't really know these people, so I'm just getting to know them. But everyone was super nice and like easy to talk to, so it was chill. It wasn't nearly as awkward as I had thought it might be. I ended up leaving and going home. The party was just until like 2:30. I left at 2:30 and I went home. So it was honestly a great first day where I just really spoke to HR and then drank at a holiday party and got free food. The perfect first day. Honestly, I wish every day would be like this, but that's too good to be true. Side note, I've been using this new lash and brow serum by Typology, and I gotta say, it's amazing. I think this was about like 20 something dollars, which isn't too much. It's like kind of small, but like you get a lot and it lasts a long time, so I think it's worth it. The rest of the week seems like it's gonna be chill. They were talking about in my HR meeting how like the first 6 months are gonna be, and it seems like the first month is really gonna be like just about welcoming you and getting you like set up in the company and like familiar with everybody and like all the systems and all that, which is nice. And I like that there's kind of like a 6-month plan to kind of get you acclimated to everything, because I think that's like an appropriate amount of time you would need to really get like used to a new job and like learn all the like nooks and crannies of everything. So I'm happy about that. There's something going on tomorrow and then a lunch going on Wednesday that I have to be in the office, but that's fine because it's a hybrid schedule and you work 3 days in the office and 2 days at home. So I'll just work in the office Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I'll be working from home. Honestly, that's perfect and how I would probably usually do it, but we'll see. Another great thing about this first day and like this new job. So I don't want to say where I work exactly, but I will say I now work at a beauty brand in the accounting department. And when you work for a beauty brand, you often get like a heavy discount on products. And when you join around the holiday season and it's your first day, you wind up with a lot of free shit. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. This is like my dream. I got Kiehl's, and Kiehl's is my favorite skincare brand. Hold up. Y'all, if you've watched my channel and seen any of my recent skincare routines, you already know this is my favorite moisturizer. And I got the big size for free. This is amazing. This is my dream job. Just a bunch of shit. There's shampoo, conditioners. I'm about to drop everything. Got a free tote that my mom wants. It also came with a lot of makeup stuff that my mom took, like mascara and eyebrow stuff, which, you know what? Good for her. I also got this mask that I've really wanted to try from Kiehl's, but I've never brought myself to buy it, and now I got it for free. So I will be trying it. My hours tomorrow and like probably going forward are just going to be like 8:30 to 5, which isn't bad at all. The drive to work wasn't bad. I was a little worried it would be because I have to drive on the highway and like past the airport and it's so annoying. But honestly, it was like maybe 10 minutes longer, 10 or 15 minutes longer than it would usually be without traffic. So that's not bad at all. And it's significantly less than my previous job. So, and there was parking. Anyways, I'll check back in tomorrow. Alright, so it is 9:25 a.m. on Thursday. I don't think I've checked in since Monday night. It's just because not much has happened. Like, it's been a pretty chill, like, week. And, like, the training process has been chill. I've just really been getting to know, like, certain systems and, like, getting links and making sure I have access to everything. So I haven't really been doing anything too crazy. I've watched a couple training videos on the system we use to make journal entries and like upload them and all that, but I don't have access yet to the system. I think it was supposed to, but it didn't happen. So they sent in a ticket for it. So, but it's fine, whatever. But at 9:30, I have a training on something from 9:30 to 11:30. I don't know if it's gonna take the full 2 hours, but she put it there. It's one of my coworkers. She's training me on something I've never done before at all in accounting, I don't think. The name doesn't sound familiar, but she said it wasn't too bad. It's just like a lot of data. So, I mean, we'll see. I don't know, but I'm excited to get to learn like actually like something that I would have to do in the future. I haven't done that yet, but it's only the first week. It's literally only day 4, but I'm working from home today and tomorrow. And then next week, I'm gonna work in the office Monday through Wednesday, and then we have Friday off for a holiday because it's the day before Christmas Eve. And then I took Thursday off because my brother Damon's gonna be in town. So I had 2 days to take off until year end, which is nice. So I took the 22nd off and the 29th off. So should be good. So far so good with this job. I like everybody. And like everything's going good so far, so you know, fingers crossed. No, I think it should be good, and like my team's nice and everything, so I'm just gonna get a little ready for this call, just grab my notebook and stuff. But I'll check back in either after the call or tonight. I'll check back in at some point today. All right, so it is 10:38 on Thursday night. I just got done like showering and doing skincare and I've been watching TV, but I wanted to check back in and talk about my training today and everything. Okay, I wanted to move to my room because I was getting hot in the bathroom. So I had training today and I really only trained on one thing that I would be doing day 1 of close, but it was kind of intense, not gonna lie. It's not too hard or overly complicated. It's basically like tying a report we get from like a manufacturer to a report we have in our SAP system. And if there are any variances, just like finding them and explaining them. And the thing is though, there's just like a lot of like wording and acronyms and stuff like used that I'm just not used to with the company. And like it's just a lot of data, so and so many tabs in the file, like it was just a lot. And the thing was, when the person who was training me, we have a document that pretty much has like what you need to do and everything, and it says like what cells, like what columns, like what numbers, how you get certain reports, all that stuff. So that's good. But the person who was training me, she was showing me the file and she was talking so fast, and I was trying to follow along with the document, but also like watching what she was doing. It was just too much. Like I was like so overwhelmed, and I'm not familiar with any of this. It's only my 4th day and I was just like freaking out about it. But then like she had me do some stuff on my own, and like I was able to like get a handle of it and like grasp it. Like I can understand like what's being done and everything, and like the directions are pretty much all set there so you can like follow, and you know, if I have any questions I can always ask. So it really isn't that bad. It was just kind of a lot. It was a bit more mentally taxing than I had prepared for, but you know, it's all good. But I do have more training tomorrow. I'm not sure what it's gonna be about. She wasn't very specific when she told me, but she said it would just be like a few things. Jesus. She said it would just be like a few things like about like during month-end close and like other tasks. So we'll see. Hopefully it's chill because it's gonna be Friday. So yeah, though, no, it was cool like learning something specific and like kind of getting the hang of it. So that was fun. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna check back in tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow, but I will check back in. Okay, bye. Hello, so it is Friday, it's 12:34. I'm taking a little lunch right now, but it's kind of been a slow, unproductive day because I was given something to do for the day, but I have access to the system I need, but it, for whatever reason, doesn't have like the function that allows me to like search for invoices. So that's what needs to be done. I need to search for invoices and see something about them. So I can't do that. We like communicated with people who like set me up in like AP with the system, but I think it was set up wrong or there was just something missing. I don't know. I ended up having to submit a ticket to IT, but they haven't responded yet. And apparently this is something that needs to get done today. And like other people were supposed to do it, but they were gonna give it to me because like I have nothing else to do. But if I can't do it, I can't do it. So we'll see. I'm gonna check back in after my lunch at like 1 with my coworker and be like, hey, like if they haven't gotten back like IT and like fixed it or anything, I'm gonna ask her, is there anything else like you need me to do for the day? It's like Friday. I don't know if there's anything too pressing. And I have another training on Monday, like to go over stuff. So, I mean, we'll see, I guess. But yeah, just checking in, and I'll check back in either after work or tonight. We will see. I feel like my hair looks wild. Anyways, so it is actually Saturday. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Work got really busy for me yesterday because I got access to what I needed to get access to, but then my boss also wanted me to help out with something else with like rolling forward like the analysis and recs for someone for like the month of November because they're due next week and they didn't get a chance to do it. And I was like, okay. And like it's not hard, but like I'm just learning the system and like there's so many different like folders and tabs for everything and just like getting used to where everything is and just like finding the right stuff and seeing where, like, it's just a lot and it can be overwhelming, but I do think I'm gonna get the hang of it soon enough, so it's fine. But I actually worked a little bit today. Not that I really had to, but I kind of felt like I did because I didn't get a chance to work on the first thing they wanted me to do because of the access, and it was kind of a lot. And like Monday, I'm gonna be like really busy with like, I have to like attend the virtual meeting to like see all my benefits, and that's like 2 hours. Then we have a lunch, then I have a security meeting to like walk around the building and learn stuff. So like, it's just kind of packed and it's a lot to do. So I wanted to get a head start today and work a little bit and get a lot of it done. And I got a good chunk done, so I'm happy with that. There's still a lot left, but hopefully other people will help with that, so it should be fine. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, that's pretty much it for the vlog. Like, it's Saturday, it's been a week at my new job, and overall, I'm really happy at my new job. It seems like it's gonna be challenging, but like, in a good way. I really like my company. I like my team members, and I just feel like this is a good opportunity to grow and like get to where I really want to be in my career. So overall, I would say this was a very successful first week, and you know, I'm happy. With that being said, that's it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and you know, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. See y'all next week. Bye.